Hey y'all, it's Sheila. Thank you for stopping by and spending a piece of your day with me. I do appreciate it. Today's just a quick update. Some of y'all have reached out to me through emails, texts, phone calls, Instagram, and Facebook. Let me say I'm not on Facebook that often. I just don't go over there. So I'm just now seeing some of those messages, and I want to thank each of y'all that reached out to me. Where you at? How you been? What you doing? Hadn't seen you. I haven't been around much. I haven't. I had surgery on July the 5th for the fat necrosis and the reconstructed breast, and it went really well up until the 10th day. And then it was back with a vengeance. I went back to my plastic surgeon. I was there the day after surgery and then every 2 days thereafter. And it was a shock to both of us when I got up on that 10th day and all that fat necrosis was back. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. So he developed a game plan while there in the office. He had me to order a TENS unit. He had me to order a heated, vibrating massager. The head on that thing is about that big. It's huge. And I use the TENS unit 4 times a day, 45 minutes to an hour. I use the heated roller 4 times a day, 45 minutes to an hour. And I go for massages several times a week. Oh, a massage, isn't that great? It's not that kind of a massage. It's not relaxing at all. At all. It's very intense. It is intense. Do you hear me? I have a friend, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Sarah's a breast cancer survivor. She's a massage therapist, and she works a lot with breast cancer patients. Those in the battle of breast cancer and those who have completed their treatment, their surgery, whatever, and she is really good. And it's so intense. Excuse me, I'll find myself holding my breath. And my eyes start to water, and tears leak out the side, and I'll look up at her and I'll say, talk, talk, talk about anything, just talk. And she'll talk me through it. She is wonderful. And after each appointment, the fat necrosis is gone, and it comes back within about 8 hours, but each time it comes back, there's much less of it. And my plastic surgeon is more than thrilled with what she is doing therapy wise. I can't explain to you the intensity of this massage. And for 60 to 90 minutes, it's all right there. Right there. Occasionally, I'll say, the last 10 minutes, can you just rub my feet and let me relax? Can you just rub my feet? And she will. And my plastic surgeon's wife called me this week and said, okay, give me the number to that wonderful massage therapist you're seeing. So I think they have someone else they want to see her, and I'm thrilled about that because she is truly wonderful. While I'm sitting getting zapped by that TENS unit or using that massaging roller, I'm usually watching videos, and I'm leaving the thumbs up, and usually I'm leaving an emoji. I'm not commenting on very many videos. What I'm with that TENS unit or that vibrating heated roller, it's just not conducive to typing. And I think everybody that I've left an emoji for understands, and they're fine with that. So that's what I'm doing. I have on very little makeup today. This week I went to my Mohs surgeon, my dermatologist. I had a place on my hand and 2 places on my forehead I was concerned about. And I've had many, many skin cancers in the past. Many, 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 many. Place here, I've got a scar with 23 stitches. That was squamous cell, and it went almost to the bone. And I had a place come up on this hand. That's a bruise from a lab draw. And he scraped it, and it wasn't cancer yet. It was precancerous. So we decided rather than cutting it, we would just freeze it. And I had 14 places on my face and chest. And in total, he removed 49 places, all with cryotherapy. Yeah. So I'm glad that I didn't have to have the Mohs surgery on this spot. I'm glad it could be frozen. But let me tell you one thing. I've had probably, let's just say, 400 to 500 places frozen before. I have a long history of skin cancer in my family. Basal, squamous, melanoma, young cousins with melanoma, cousins that haven't been exposed to the sun. They've always been protected with melanoma. And I asked him, I said, I'm using 50. I use the Obagi sunscreen. He said, that's a good sunscreen. I said, well, I use that. He said, how much? I said, I use the quarter teaspoon or over. Usually it's over because I go down my chest and around the back of my neck now that I have short hair. He said, that's good. I said, and then 90% of the time I go in with the Shiseido BB Sport. He goes, oh, that one's good too. I said, and then I have a powder that's 50 SPF, and I set it with that. And then I carry around SPF powder in my purse and in my car, and I'm doing my hands and my face. What am I doing wrong? He said, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just in your family. It's just in your family. He said, and I don't want to think about what kinds of skin cancers you would have were you not taking all those precautions. So I even had one in my ear, up in the fold of my ear. That area doesn't get a lot of sunlight, but I have one way up in the crease of my ear. The worst one, I sat there like this, and they're like, oh, you're doing so good. You've had this done so much. You're a pro at it. And he went to do one behind my knee on the back of my leg, and I jumped, and he was down on his knees on the floor, and I slowly reached out and grabbed his shoulder. I said, give me a moment. Just give me a moment. That one took me by surprise. That's a really sensitive area back there. That was the worst one, and he had to do it twice. So I would encourage you, if you haven't had a skin cancer screening, please do that. If you haven't had your mammogram, please do that. That's all I'm going to say. Please have a mammogram. If you haven't had your colonoscopy, please do that too. These diagnostic tests and these scans they can save your life. Hurricane Dorian, boy, she's been a real witch. She has been a witch. Destruction all up the East Coast, in the Bahamas. Those poor people down there, homeless. It's just horrible. And I've gotten text and Instagram messages, how are things at the beach? We didn't have any hurricane damage at the beach, and we were, right in the path. However, the morning of the hurricane, a tornado came through, and we had a couple of trees down on the house. Not big trees. There is damage, but it's always sad to have damage, but it could have been so much worse, and my heart goes out to those in areas that were hit terribly, terribly hard. So that's all I've got for today. Y'all have a great day. Make it a great day. I'll see you later. Bye now.